Scotland has overcome not one, but two major civil wars in the last 35-40 minutes of gameplay. Unfortunately, every opportunistic nation saw the chaos as their chance to make a move. And here we are, fighting a war against Iceland and a war against East Anglia, which is a duchy in Wessex, at the same time. Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Crusader Kings III in our Empire of Albion series. So I have my army sort of returning to the mainland, and it's not strong enough to take all of this on by itself. But we're going to go ahead and do that. Meanwhile, it looks like our allies are chasing down this one remaining army from what's left of the Icelandic attack. We have a martial perk here. Oh yeah, a man's home. Controlled territory, defender advantage. Any kind of fighting that we do in controlled territory should go better as a result of that. Yeah, so these two wars that we're fighting, this one is going quite well. Brittany is still occupied by the attackers, but I'm sort of intentionally not worrying too much about that. Let's not march all the way to them right now, because they will solidly defeat me. Now, it seems like this army... Oh, good. They are marching to join me. Let's actually head up to Cumberland. Oh, nice. Gained level of fame. So, as a result of his sort of success on the battlefield, Surprise King Echthigern, we're calling him that, because he is a surprise king, is, he's actually gaining progress. So he's illustrious already, which will improve secular opinion, the number of knights that he can control, and the base value of... Actually... Yeah, so I think base value is just referring to the secular opinion bonus. That's actually not quite clear. There's not a follow-up, there's not a nested tooltip for me to actually read more into what that means, unfortunately. Okay, let's see if we can retreat a little bit here, just so as not to die horribly. Oh no. Omcade has become our spy master. Oh god. Alright, I'm hesitant to click on this. So let me tell you what's just happened. Because this is one of the things, especially when you have a chaotic transition to the throne, this is one of the ways that you can really be caught off guard after a new king that has been under AI control as an heir assumes the role of king, and you actually become that character and start controlling them. There can be a character that has a hook on them that was entirely AI arranged based on decisions that AI made on like interactions between characters from earlier in their life that you don't know about. Now, you can keep an eye on it, sure, and like you can really be aware as you take control of new characters, and I honestly just forgot because it's a habit that I'm still building up, but you can kind of spot who has a hook on you. Actually, it's here. So hooks on you, we have one character with a strong hook. Can be used again after 5 years. So he can just get his way with me. Now, let's just look. Oh. That's actually not terrible. So what really can happen and be really unpleasant to deal with is when a character with a strong hook forces their way onto the council and can't be fired until they die, or can't be fired for, what, 25 years, I think is the minimum? I think that's what it said. Oftentimes they're terrible for the role that they force you to give them. This guy's actually good for the Spy Master role. And he has a good opinion of me, and he is afraid of me at the moment. He's terrified of me. So he did just force my hand a little bit. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let's set our marshal to train commanders since we're in the midst of a war. Yeah. Edbert is not as good of an archbishop as Peter was, but he has a better opinion of me, so we have the approval of him, which is nice. Okay. We are in a lot of debt. And we are continuing to go into debt, and I don't like it. Let's go ahead and ransom that character off just to decrease the debt a very little. Meanwhile, looks like the allies are arriving. Really wish I had more people that I could call to this war. But what we're going to do is just sit here for a moment and hopefully regenerate our troops. What's the supply limit here? Oh yeah, we're good. We're totally good. Can I perhaps... I wonder if there are more men-at-arms that I can raise. There are indeed not that many, but I will send them down this direction. Doesn't look like there are many at all, unfortunately. Now, if we had money, I'll tell you what, let's raise all armies. That's what I meant to do. Nice. That's actually a good number of men. So they're still awesome. Okay, okay, this is better. This is looking good. I just want to get all those troops in place, and then we will fight back against this war down here. Looks like some of my other allies are finally arriving too. That's good to see. Yeah, this is quite an obnoxious situation, and it looks like this army down here is attacking Dublin. They're a far smaller threat, though, and we are winning that war quite handily. So I'm going to kind of ignore that fight for now, because we've beaten them multiple times, and Iceland's attack is very, very, shall we say, impotent at the moment. What I'm going to try to do... Okay, that's all of my troops. It's time to send them down on the attack. Make sure my allies are coming with me. That's a really, really big condition that needs to be met for anything that I do at the moment. I need to make sure they're all with me and following close by. Yep. Let's go down to the West Riding. We want to be able to get the jump on these guys. You might be a king, but you are also a reclusive fopdoodle. The unprovoked anger expressed by my courtier Elfgifu comes as a complete surprise, but she has been under a lot of stress lately. But to behave like this, so court position is that even she struggles. It's calming. That's actually kind of nice because Echthigern is pretty stressed out. Not surprising. His transition to the throne has been a little bit chaotic. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and give the order to attack this siege before it progresses too much farther. This could be messy. Let's see how it goes. Nice. That is very, very well timed. Allies are arriving. And we are winning handily. Oh my god, that's good to see. Very, very encouraging to see that. So now the war score just dropped from 82 to 60. And I'm going to begin the process... Actually, you know what? Let's see if we can end this outright by taking a capital territory of theirs. I'm just going to raid them. Or not raid, but siege would be the appropriate word. What's this? Debt? Yes, I know. I'm in debt. Hang on. I reset the tutorials in CK3 a while back, like much earlier this year, because I hadn't played in a while, and I wanted to pick it back up, obviously, because I had plans. Alright, I understand. Will you make that go away? Thank you. Thank you. Not needed. You can ransom this Reeve. Who is your liege? Okay, we have a... Interesting. Let's not ransom him just yet, because he's a prisoner from this current conflict. Main thing I want to do right now is just take some of this territory and push back against their attack. We have another allied army finally arriving. The main situation, like, the main challenge will be for Echthigern to really secure the treasury as soon as he possibly can. Uh-oh. Let's see what's about to happen. Yeah, we're going to have to go help them. But it's a good opportunity. I could leave a siege contingency, so basically I can leave enough soldiers in this army to continue the siege. Oh, I didn't realize I've actually got him commanding. I did not realize that. Okay, well that could be problematic. Isn't there a way... Hold on. I'm glad he's commanding, but at the same time, like... I'm trying to remember... Yeah, I don't see a means right now. I remember how to do it in CK2, but not CK3. Like, just say, hey, no, I don't want you commanding this. I mean, I could take him out as the commander, for sure. I could just replace him. So, yeah, brother-in-law and vassal. He's a better commander anyway. Let's do that. So, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to figure out how to actively, like, leave him behind. Okay, so we're going to take the more skilled army here and bring them down to help with this attack. And hopefully... Okay, no, this is not going to work. We need to send them all together because the allies do not appear to be coming with me. We need to stop this counterattack from becoming a problem. Queen Plaisance gained the trait Pregnant. Very, very good. Are they... Oh, nice. They're still attacking that. Did not see that coming. Alright, so there's a part of me... You know what? Let's just re-merge. There we go. So I'm not sure what they're doing. It looks like they might be trying to move around to attack this army now, which is kind of frustrating. But what's amusing is that because they're hemming and hawing, I'm actually not only about to undo this hold. This war score is dropping, by the way, so Iceland's making progress with their attack. But they have a much smaller army, so this is the army I need to defeat, ideally. Okay, war score is about to go down. Nice. Didn't go down by much. That's, like, very, very frustrating. But I think what we can safely do now is try and attack these armies. No, 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 no. What you doing? What you doing there? Don't leave that siege behind after all that progress. Don't you dare. Don't you... Are you freaking kidding me? This is what I'm talking about. Like, they almost had that under control, and they just abandoned it because I was going to try and do something else while they were doing that. Oh my god. All right, well, let's okay. Here we are. This is just, we live here now. Oh man, that's obnoxious. All right, looks like we caught the tail end of one of their armies. I'm moving in, but hey, we'll take any victory we can get. Anything to reduce the potency of this force. Strategical impasse. I am sitting around the map table with Duke Ariulf and Duke Ukid, discussing our strategy for the ongoing war. Ariulf eagerly points out all the prime targets we should immediately send raiding parties to pillage, while Ukid explains how we need to watch what our foes do and respond accordingly. It is my right to decide our ultimate course of action. So we can say my commanders can act each as they see fit. Ooh, interesting. So in these particular cases, if I select either of the first two options, we'll gain improved maneuverability or improved pillaging when we're in command of an army. Or we can let both of the commanders have their preferred benefit. Since I don't really want the king fighting, I'm going to choose the third option. But that's pretty cool that we had that option. I have arrived in Edinburgh to pay homage to you, glorious king, as a show of my loyalty. I bring you rich gifts worthy of your majesty and a token of my goodwill and servitude. Show him in at once. Nice. So he's going to pay some gold. And we're going to gain prestige for this and court grandeur. And we're going to gain renown as well as a dynasty. I wait patiently on my throne for the arrival of Mormaer Dristan, who is soon announced and ushered before me. Is he ill? Yes, he is. He kneels in deference as attendants bring forth his gifts of coin and precious objects. The oath is taken, and scribes record his pledges to serve Kingdom of Scotland. At last I bid the Mormaer arise, confirming my satisfaction and Dristan's rights to the lands he rules in my stead. I accept your generous gifts, Mormaer Dristan. Fantastic. Okay, so we defeated those armies again. Their war score has now dropped to -42 because we're destroying them on the battlefield, but unfortunately, we need to actually finish this siege. Looks like it's going to be over pretty quickly, which is nice. Commander promoted. My Marshal Duke Ariel has been showing off a promising new recruit. He may not be of as noble stock as you, my liege, but on my name, I swear that Kinnaid is someone you would want on your side. Sure. I mean, he's a skilled tactician and a reaver. He's a zealous antagonist, which is not the best, but sure. Let's have him join the court. I just need this war to... Oh, nice. Oh, what is... Why does... What's... Where are his clothes? They're there, but... What is this? He's not wearing clothes. Okay. Alright. Let's... Ooh. Adric. Adric Echthigern. A comely lad. So, increased fertility and attraction opinion. Good looking. That's the lowest possible good looking trait. May you grow to be strong and wise, my son. Okay. So, first of all, let's educate him directly. I need to do the same with the other kid as well, who's only 3, but we need to make sure they're both well-reared. So we're going to get some options with them hopefully soon. Should have done that sooner, but we've had, you know, we've had a few things going on. Just slightly. Oh, wow. Lots of valuable prisoners. I don't want to ransom them right now. Oh, look. Worcestershire is under siege. Worcestershire, rather. See, I just never... I've heard people pronounce that so many different ways, and we all have, right? That's why it's a meme throughout my life. That, like, it'll come out in the version that I... Like, different versions that I've heard previously. It'll just come out in one of those rather than the correct one, necessarily. Which is hilarious. Okay. Hey, allies, are you actually gonna, like, you know, do anything? Or... Right, knight improved. Canadian my carrot, nice. Unhealthy relations. My lord... The malady is contagious, be wary. My courtier elf Gifu holds me back. The diseased body of a commoner, skin marred by rashes and bumps, rests upon the table. Anyone who comes in contact with the corpse risks infection, and I was planning an outing that will take me close to Kelso, the holding of my vassal, Duke Aid. Launch it towards Kelso. The body might contain clues as to the disease's origin, or we can say he will have a dignified burial. Let's do that. Let's gain the piety. All right, can we end this siege, please? Thank you. Okay. Let's go ahead and see if we can intercept these guys before they actually take any more territory. It looks like another defeat should come in pretty handy. We just need to undo some of these occupations here. Okay, they are running, which is... not surprising. I think we should be able to defeat them here. Okay, now we need to start... As much as I would like to kind of turn things around and, like, come back here, I really would like to. We need to make sure, before we do that... Well, hang on. Do I have enough at this point to split this army? Does it make sense to do that? Because their attacking army is so small. Maybe I can. Maybe I could get away with that. Let's try it. Alright, so who would the commanders be? I want to take this unit here. This is the one that doesn't have siege units. We need the siege units to stay here. But this army, we're going to send back and have them start retaking territory as soon as possible. Alright. Meanwhile, this army is going to stay here and begin retaking our territory from these guys. Your culture has discovered plenary assemblies. That's good news, because now we can improve crown authority. I don't know if I'm going to do that right now, because I would prefer to have a stable treasury situation. What's this? Anxiety knots my stomach as jealousy rears its ugly head. I sigh and glare at the cause of my misery. I know I ought to be thankful that our guest Edwulf appears to get along well with Constantine, but there's something in how the two interact that worries me. Their smiles are the kind that lifelong friends or devoted lovers share. They unabashedly act as if they're the only ones in the room, blithely leaving me out of their conversations. Just what is their relationship, and should I do something about it? I mean, they're both straight as nails. So I should encourage their bond to ensure their visit goes well. I mean, Edwulf doesn't have... He's just a guest at court. And we would... Because we're arbitrary... Man, that personality trait is getting passed down hardcore between my characters. It's hilarious. Edwulf is no longer welcome in my court. But we would gain inhospitable court for 5 years. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I need the stress reduction right now. That's what we're going to do. Okay. Let's see if we can intercept this attacking army. Looks like we can land directly and just hit them, which might be the best thing to do. They have balanced out the war score over here. If we can land directly, they shouldn't be able to do much else. Yep. Bye-bye. Wait, what? What? How are they? Come on. Come on. That's ridiculous. Monetary administrations. My king, I could not help but notice that you might benefit from some monetary aid. My vassal Reeve Thurkid smiles as he proposes an arrangement, a loan to ease the burden on my treasury. So this would be a weak hook. He's gonna... What's his opinion of me? He's an evil blackguard. I don't know if I want to give him that. I'm not that desperate. We're gonna try and end these wars as soon as we can. Okay. Let's start retaking territory here. Meanwhile, how's this going? Looks like it's going well. Nice. Allies are arriving. It's good to see. I don't know why they're not doing a little bit more to help, but it is what it is. Let's see if we can attack this particular offshoot before they start meddling. Yeah, I see what they're doing. Oh, no. Ah, we can hold court. Your petitioners, gesture for the first in line to approach. My knight Kinnaid takes a turn bending my ear before the assembled court. Glorious liege, give me the honor of protecting you from your enemies and serving your side. I will not let you down. He's not a particularly good, knight to be a bodyguard. We could appoint him a royal architect. No, that wouldn't work well. We can make him court jester. No, we can just say you're unsuited to such a post. Sorry. A markedly disgruntled Mormer Elair hurries to your throne. Liege, I have a right to the earldom of Buchan no matter what anyone else might say. Will you support my claim and have your uncle Prince Daniel relinquish what does not belong to him? Okay, so... Forgiving Gambler. Decent Ruler. He's got 13 Stewardship, 29 Learning. He would be better than Prince Daniel. Remember, this was Donald's brother. Alright, so we could gain prestige and just not fight, and that's what I'm going to do. I do not interfere in such things. Like, I'm not going to, resolve their particular meddling right now. I have enough resolution to do with attacks coming from outside the realm, thank you very much. Derby dancing. A peasant woman from the castle of Derby is brought before me, and no matter what the guards do, she will not stop dancing, trailing blood from mangled feet. I cannot cease, my lord, none of us can, not until we collapse. Please help us. So, dancing plague. My courtier Elfcafu is certain that the citizens are afflicted by an excess of blood causing an imbalance in the humors. My Archbishop Edbert, on the other hand, insists that it is a curse sent by St. John the Baptist to punish the peasants. Dancing sounds delightful. Next. How's our stress level? Hang on. Do I need to do things to relieve stress? Not really. We're kind of okay. So we can pray for deliverance, and God shall surely answer, which will improve popular opinion but reduce development growth, and we'll gain 100 piety. Or we can say bring out the leeches, and we will still get we get popular opinion, the reduction of development growth, but also Elfcafu would gain opinion, and we gain learning lifestyle experience. I kind of want the piety more, because I want to try and build up opinion in the eyes of the church. How close are we? Ooh, that would bring us very close to the next level of devotion. Yeah. Pray for deliverance, and God shall surely answer. My business here is done. Okay. Let's finish this fight. Martial perk available. Nice. That's very, very fast. Enemy occupations do not lower control. Hard rule. Dread gain. Yeah, let's do hard rule. Dread gain plus 20%. Siege progress against revolts 50%. Okay. Just defeat them handily. Oh, nice. The cat has charmed a vassal. As I walk outside, I am greeted by the sight of my brother-in-law, Murmur Figne, crouching beside my cat Snow, tenderly petting his head. This is quite the lovely cat you have, my lord. You are very perceptive. Okay, so we can either take this East Anglian war banner, which doesn't look particularly nice, and just put it on the celebration pyre. I'll take the prestige. So this particular siege is going well. Unfortunately, we are still... There's a bit of attrition happening at the moment, which is surprising. Now we just need to retake Briffany. Oh no. Oh no. Where did you come from? Where did you come from? They have new forces, finally. Oh, that's terrible timing. Okay, well, we have to withdraw. That was going so well. I thought that they had no other armies, but they finally decided to bring more to play. Okay, so we're going to continue to deal with these wars for a bit. We are badly, badly in debt. There are characters that we can ransom. I'm going to hold off on doing that for now because some of the characters might help us end the war here sooner, and we need to do that. This is not going particularly well at the moment. Did you just get attacked? Oh my god, they got attacked and lost. Okay, I'm pretty sure I ordered them to move, but I guess the landing army got to them first. My liege, have you heard what they call you? My courtier, Majka, says to me while running a hand through her hair. They call you King Echthigern the Brilliant. Spectacular, is it not? It is on the lips of the peasant and noble alike. Hey. A cause for celebration, I think, Majka exclaims with a cheery tone. I can get used to this name. So this is a lot of prestige, and she will gain some she'll gain some opinion of me. So we just lost that fight with the army that we had trying to help out in Ireland. Man. We need to try and end one of these wars as soon as possible. I thought I could split my attention. I was clearly wrong. Alright, so someone has a claim on the County of Aachen. I mean, that's lovely, but I just... Right now, do you see how much debt I'm in? Do you see how much debt I'm in? I just need to end these wars. I need to end them yesterday. Okay. We've almost taken back all the territory that they took when they attacked. This army needs to regenerate rather badly, but we're going to send them down while they do that. We're going to send them down. Also, hold on. Can I perhaps raise all armies and have more troops available? Yeah. It's a... Duke Herbert has formed the Rhinelander hybrid culture from the Franconian and French cultures. Interesting. Wish I could pay more attention to that right now, but we have wars to finish. Thank you very much. Alright, so that siege is going. It's amazing that the war score is still so bad. I think what I need to do is just completely remove any control that they have. A faction targeting you has disbanded. Nice. That's a sign that even as these wars progress, the control situation is improving. Greetings, my liege. You are cordially invited to my hunt in the grasslands of Applecross. Together our hawks will make short work of their prey. I mean... You know what? Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. It looks like there are some dangers on the route. We do need a caravan master. Looks like Gamal Percy is an excellent candidate. Alright, Gamal Percy, you are now the caravan master. That's going to add a little bit. I don't know that I need a forwarder. What are the main dangers on the route? Hills? Okay, so... Mountaineer. Let's join the hunt. Minimize danger. And continue winning battles. I can't wait. The decent-sized army that's arriving there, that's good to see. As the reinforcements have arrived. Of travels to come. Alright, so this is a... I don't know that I need you. You're a dishonorable villain, deceitful, callous, chaste for some reason. I'm not interested. We don't need to deal with that right now. So right now, both of the wars that we're fighting are in the negative, but it's kind of... It's a little bit deceptive, because we're winning, like, we're turning the tide in the more threatening of the two wars, and then hopefully I can turn things around and get the Icelanders off my back. Because their attacking potential is not as strong, and then we can possibly take control of Iceland. I wouldn't mind that. It would be, narratively, it would make sense for me to attack them and take that back. So that's something that we might pursue in the coming episodes, but right now I just want to win these wars. As we await the arrival of the rest of the guests, Mormar Ilair has started on the preparations. Soon. Oh, so it looks like we are seeking to hawk a goose. Yeah, I do want the intent of the hunt to be recreation, so let's go and finish this off. My hawk seems to be getting quite agitated on my wrist, tapping and pecking relentlessly at me. No doubt the beast is eager to take to the skies once again and bring me back a fresh kill. It would be good for the bird to stretch its wings, but I haven't yet spied a trace of anything worth hunting, so it's likely my hawk would return empty-taloned. 65% chance we gain prestige. We lose stress because we're a hunter. So yeah, we're going to do that. Fly my hawk. Your hawk failed. Success chance decreases slightly. Sun learns language. Nice. Alright, now that war score has, dramatically decreased. Or I should say it's increased. Their war score has decreased. Taking wing. It's time. So let's go ahead and attack the capital territory. And this should end that war and allow me to turn around and attack over here. We have enough of a buffer built up. Okay, so it looks like the hunt failed. Empty-handed, let's leave this adventure behind for now. We gained some prestige, we lost some stress, which is the main reason I went. And we gained some experience as a hunter. Finish hunt. Very nice. Now, the nice thing about this particular location is that when we're done here, when we end this war, I can send my armies by sea. Now, going by sea will cost me more money, which sucks. But I will be able to send them by sea back to Ireland and then win that war. This debt is bad, though. This is going to pose a considerable challenge for Echthigern once the wars have ended. Are you worth having as a friend? He's a vassal, Ormodom of Sutherland. He still has a certain charm. Sure, I mean, we need him to have a higher opinion of me, so if he's trying to become my friend, he's fickle, just, compassionate. Sure. Let's just get this particular siege over with. Your friend Calican died? Oh, that's a shame. I am Ukushakan of Lothian. I have bested dozens of men in combat, and honestly, all those fights were dull, so here I am, on this road, looking for someone better than me, someone I can learn from. If you can best me in combat, I will become a valuable and loyal servant. So on this day, I demand to meet one of you in a fair fight. Okay, there's a reasonable chance I'm going to get wounded from this. I have no interest in either you or a fair fight. The travel plan will be resumed. Oh. Mishko was accidentally trampled by your entourage. Thank God I can go inside again. Okay, so we trampled the Mountaineer. Accidentally. Sorry about that. Alright, so there is an additional army here that's trying to wreak havoc, which is cute. Here's what we're going to do for that. There's only 5 months left here. Protecting against schemes. Who died? Oh, nice. A counselor who ganked his way onto... That's actually kind of unfortunate. He was a good spy master. Murikin would be a good spy master right now. Can I maybe select one who would be better? No, let's give it to the very best character and go with that. Okay, I would really like to end one of these wars this episode. So let's see how this goes. The troublemaker. My paradox. You never fail. You hear what I just said. The sentence that just came out of my mouth. Hey, let's try and make progress. Random event that has nothing to do with the fight. Thank you. Thank you so much. He's just a cat. Yeah, so somebody's mad at the cat. Somebody's mad about the cat. It's fine. Alright. I need to break off some besiegers. We're gonna see if we can attack this sieging army so that they don't cause more trouble and wreck the war score. Of course you ran away. Bravely ran away. Of course you did. The enemy banner. Put it on the celebration pyre. Let's just get the prestige. This war should be at an end in seconds. Part of me wants to march to Ireland rather than sail because it would cost me less money to march. This should end it. Yep, that's it. That's it. So we're going to enforce demands. We're going to get a lot of money for this. So be it. And we're going to move our forces. No. You are not going to go by water. You're going to go by land. Yeah, they're trying to go by water, but I would rather have them march by land. And what we can hopefully do now that that war has ended... Now, we still have some additional prisoners. So I can ransom this character. That countess, we're going to wait until the full ransom can be afforded. We're going to ransom this character as well, just to reduce the debt a little. But also, we're at the 37-minute mark, so I'm going to end this episode here. In the next one, I'm going to try and end the Iceland attack on Ireland, which should, I think, happen pretty easily. And then we're just going to have to get our bearings. I think some of the sort of peace costs that are paid by enforcing the demands will help reduce the debt, but then we're going to have to take stock of what all of our vassals' opinions are, who we need to sort of twist the arm of to ensure that this kind of civil war doesn't happen again. There are currently some factions, but none of them... Well, this one actually does have the potential to send an ultimatum in 28 months. So we might have another smaller revolt on our hand, but revolts help you establish control as long as they're small enough that they don't cause problems and you can end them quickly. So hopefully that will be the case when that moment arrives. If it does, maybe we can handle the situation in a different way. Part of the reason we're having control issues, and we have a lot of negative traits developing right now because we've been in debt so long. So that's going to make the first 10, 20 years of this king's rule a challenge. But I'm optimistic given how well this has gone so far. I wasn't expecting it to go this well. I was kind of expecting chaos, and we're here for chaos. That's what CK3 is all about. But Echthigern is like doing a very impressive job so far, and I'm here for it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the videos and subscribe to follow along. For channel emotes and member badges, look for the join button to learn more. New episodes drop every day but Tuesday at 11 a.m. US Eastern Time, and comments are always welcome, so leave your thoughts below, and I'll see you next time.